remote. Okay, you need this on.
And it says come and get it.
Is there a better entertainment source than the billboards of America? Yeah, Lorraine used to bring out the Holy Terror in Phil. It seemed like he wanted to be. Lorraine said she'd go out to lunch with me if I changed.
Bill, did you ever dream? Eventually, I made enough money for Manny's college, so he had this.
All right, well, apparently fire went out and I heard this, and now this pig. Just some peanut shells on the floor that must have.
To deliver the porcine parcel within the hour.
Okay, that's great. I will see you.
These will questions. If something happens,
That was too much.
what's this?
But maybe you'd like.
How am I saying?
Good, it's the craziest thing.
Maybe it's worth exploring what the ice.
Maybe it's worth exploring how you find so much short-hand term.
I can fly. I don't know. Us.
You seem to be rambling, son.
Until they award him CNN hero for bringing the wine fridge, so maybe we
Sign out at first date.
Briefly, Lily, but did she?
I'm doing.
You know, civilization.
in a minute. I'd like to visit.
Mission has gotten tougher. Only about 4 out of 10.
Pretty well known.
Flaring nostrils.
But my dream analyst helped me realize that I never. We had plenty of good times.
I'm known as a Caroline.
It's not smile too hard. Oh, how about always?
Excuse me?
I'm not Richard, you fool.